North Korea has banned broadcasts of Tottenham Hotspur matches on state-run television, primarily due to the presence of South Korean player Heung-min's son in the team. This decision reflects the country's strict policies against content involving individuals from South Korea, whom North Korean leadership views with hostility. Posts on X and various web sources have highlighted that this ban extends to other Premier League teams with South Korean players, such as Wolverhampton Wanderers and Brentford, for similar reasons. This censorship is part of North Korea's broader media control strategy, where even sports broadcasts are subject to stringent oversight to align with the political stance of the regime. North Korea's sports policy is deeply intertwined with its political ideology and national strategy. Here are some key aspects. 1. State control and propaganda. Sports in North Korea are tightly controlled by the state. The government uses sports achievements to boost national pride, promote the ideology of juche, self-reliance, and enhance the image of the regime both domestically and internationally. Athletes are often celebrated as heroes, and their victories are leveraged for propaganda. 2. Militarization of sports. Physical fitness is emphasized from a young age, with sports training often resembling military drills. This is part of an overarching policy to ensure that the populace is physically prepared for potential military engagements, reflecting the militaristic nature of North Korean society. 3. Isolation and competition. North Korea tends to participate selectively in international sports events. While they do compete in global tournaments like the Olympics, there's a clear preference for events where they can control the narrative or where the participation aligns with their diplomatic goals. Their athletes are often kept isolated from foreign influences, even during international competitions. 4. Boycotts and sanctions. North Korea has occasionally boycotted international sports events as a form of political protest or in response to international sanctions. Conversely, they've been barred from events due to doping scandals or political tensions, like the partial bans from the Olympics for doping violations. 5. Sports diplomacy. Sports have been used as a tool for diplomacy, notably with South Korea, where joint teams or shared hosting of events like the 2018 Winter Olympics have served as platforms for political thaw. However, these are often more symbolic than indicative of deep policy changes. 6. Censorship and content control. As seen with the Heung-min's son case, sports broadcasts are censored to avoid showing content that contradicts the state's narrative, especially content involving South Korea or the US, which are often portrayed negatively in North Korean media. 7. Domestic sports culture. Internally, sports are promoted not just for physical health, but also for ideological education. Mass games like the Arirang Festival combine sports with political education, where thousands perform synchronized gymnastics to celebrate the nation's history and leader. 8. Training and development. Athletes are identified early and channeled into specialized sports schools where they receive rigorous training, often at the expense of conventional education. This system aims at producing world-class athletes, although it sometimes leads to human rights concerns regarding the athlete's treatment and freedom. North Korea's approach to sports is thus a microcosm of its wider political and cultural policies, where sports serve as both a tool of national identity and international communication, all while strictly adhering to the dictates of the ruling party.